alaikum everyone. Ramadan Kareem. This is Dr. Qusay Faisal with you, and with me also Mr. Sadir Tiya. We all hope that all of you in good health and safe from coronavirus. Before I start today's lecture, today it will be continuous about banking. Before I go to the today lecture, let me remind you about last lecture. We took it before the midterm exam. The last lecture we took it, we practice how to do, how to set up items we buy it from vendor, and we did purchase order, but we didn't do interable and payable. Also, we sell it to customer and we set the item sell order and sell invoice, but we didn't do the receive money. Last time we did that from banking. From banking, if you remember, we did interbill and payable for vendor, and then we received the money from customer. That's what we did last time. And also last time we went through a reconcile account, if you remember. That was last lecture. Today lecture we are going to continue. We have a case study. We did a case study that a customer, his name is Ryan, that he want to buy a computer and set internet service. However, we buy our company buy the computer from vendor and sell it to the customer as Ryan. And also our company is going to deal with agency, internet agency, and is going to receive the money from the customer, and we are going to pay the money to the agency. In today's lecture, we are going to practice the previous lectures, which is we are going to do interbill, payable, receive money, all what we did last time. We are going to add a new topics, which is if we want to pay by check, and by something happen we did mistake in this check, how we could avoid it before the check it have been debited. If the check is just right in a moment, we could void this check by there is something called void check, and that's what we are going to do to see it through today lecture. Now first of all, now we are going to create a company with following information. If you follow the sheet or the paper for today exercise, so is PDF, you have it in your message. However, I am going to create a company. This is fast creation, so same like every time, file, and we are going to go for a new company. We set the new company. Do you want to keep the previous company open? We are going to select no. All of you know this is, we are going to click next, and we are going to choose Peachtree Quantum, go to next, and then here we are going to set up the company name is a group BM3. That's the company name, and the address, so this is Qaywan City, so the town is Sulaimani, here is city Sulaimani, and country here is written Iraq. So we are going to follow the information what we have for our company. So there is a phone number here which is written here 077 123 4567. Sorry, 077 123 4567, and we have a email here, no website, but there is an email, arg@gmail.com. So there is no more information, just the physical here. So I am going to click to the next to all the other information. So next until I reach the physical year. Here is January 2020, so the company started from January 2020. Click next and finish. Just wait a moment until the company will be created. Now after that I have to set up the bank information, the account information. So the account information normally or previously we used to set it in using from company. So if I go now the company is going to be open. Now opening group BM. I don't want this. So if I go to company and click on chart of account and you click on a new account, and that's how you create a new account. However, I don't want to do it from here. I'm going to do it from banking, same as I did it last lecture. Do you remember, before the midterm test? So I will go to banking, and then from here I'm going to do chart of account. So if whether you do it from here, from chart of account, from banking, or you do it from company, there is no difference. So chart of account from here or chart of account from banking, so it's same. So I'm going to set up a 3 accounts. So the first account number 801, and the account name is BM3, and the account type is cash, so I'm not going to change in this one. Go to account beginning balance, and the balance started from from 1st of April 2020. So this is 1st of April 2020 until 30th of April 2020. And here I am going to put I would go to 801. I'm not sure what is the, I'm going to check. I'm going to put here 100,000. So account beginning balance again from 1st of April 2020 until 1st of April 2020 until 30th of April. So I'm going to go to account 801, and I'm going to put here 100,000. 1 2 3 4 5. So you click on OK, and then I'm going to do save and new to do another account. So the second account is 802, and account name is Dell. So I'm going to put here Dell. This is account payable, so I'm going to choose from here account payable, and then I go to account beginning balance. So because here there is no balance here, so just basically no balance here, is just opening account, so without any value, so just do save and new. The third account is 803, and the account name is Rayan, so I'm going to type here Rayan, and this is cash account. I'm not going to change the account type. Go to account beginning balance, and the amount here is 6,000, again from 1st of April 2020 until 30th of April 2020. Go to the account 803, and I am going to put here 6,000. As you see here, the account 802 is account payable, and there is no amount here, so 0. So you click here on OK, and then you have to save, or if you could click on save and new, then you close it. Either close it from here and here, there is no difference to make, so I'm going to close it from here. After that, I am going to do set inventory item, new inventory item. So I go to inventory and service, inventory item, and I am going to set a new inventory item. Just follow the details which is required. So first of all, item ID is number 2, name is laptop, and this is stock item. So I'm going to go for stock item here, and then after that, price level 1, I am going to put 7,500. So each laptop is 7,500, and and selling price, the price level 1 750, and the last cost also 750. So each laptop costs 750. There is no more information to fill, so just I'm going to click on save. I will click on after I click on save, so I will click on new to open a new document. So the second item is 4, and the item name is set internet. So I'm going to write set internet. The price, this is service item, this is not stock item, be careful, this is service item. So I'm going to go to service. This is here, service. I go up, and also the price level 1 is 3,000, and the last cost unit, there is 2,000 here. After I did all the requirement, click save and close. So that's our record set inventory item. Then I go to set vendor with this detail. So to set vendor, so I'll go to vendor, and from here vendor and new vendor. So the vendor ID here, which I want to set, is ID number 11, and name is Dell. So I'm going to write here Dell. After that, contact name is Lee, and the account number is 802. City here, Shanghai. So Shanghai city, so this is Shanghai. That's in China. And then I will go to here, China. After that, I will put the contact number here. So what is the phone number? Here the phone number. So 075 1244, and the expense number is 802. So I'm going to put here 802, and that's it. There is no more information to add. Click save and close. So that's how to set the vendor details. Then I do the purchase order number. So I'm going to do some order to buy from the vendor. So I'll go to purchase order and new purchase order, put the purchase order number here. Vendor, of course, this is vendor 11, which his name is Dell. We just set it now. Vendor 11, quantity 12. So I'm going to buy 12 items of what? Dell laptop. So if I click on item, because we set it item, so there is something called laptop here. So 12, item number 2. So Dell laptop, unit price is 600, and purchase 10 items. Unit price is 6. So here is the unit price. I'm going to put here 600. Purchase order number, if you see here, purchase order number is 10. So I am going to buy the laptops. I'm going to order 12 laptops. The price for me, because I am the company, is 600, but the sell price is 750. The purchase order number for this is 10. Same, I'm following the table. The date today is today date is in April 26. So I'm going to put here 26 of April. So the delivery date after 1 month is okay. So if we receive it today, it will be okay. So that's for the purchase order. If you finish, you have to click on save. After that, close. So that's for purchase order. After that, we are going to set a new customer. How to set a new customer? So you click on customer. Here is customer, and this is customer, new customer. So set a new customer. The customer ID is customer ID here is number 5, and now this customer name is Ryan, RYAN. Account number is going to deal with is 803. That's the account number. His address, so this is city, this is building address, is mentioned here 5 Court City, 5 Court City, Suleimani, Iraq. So I'm going to go for city here. I'm going to choose Suleimani, and country here is Iraq. After that, there's no more information, so just save and close. By this we set a new customer. Now this customer, he is going to order sell order for 2 items. So I'm going to click on sell order, new sell order. Now this is 2 items. So the customer is Ryan, which is customer number 5, and first of all he's going to order 10, and item, which is ID number for laptop, is 10 laptop, and he is going to, so the price of each laptop 750, and he is going to do 1 order, so 1 order for internet. So for internet, so I'm going to click here, and item number 4, set internet. Okay, so this is here is not mentioned, so it automatically it will take 3000. So save as the sole order number 20. Don't forget to make it today date, which is 26th of April. That's my day, and your day is depend on which day you are. So after that you click on save. That's the information. We set 2 items in 1 sell order. So click on save. After that we have to close. Then that we did the sell order. We have to do sell invoice. As you know, if we go to banking, there is no sell invoice, only receive money for customer. So we have to do from customer, we have to do sell invoice. We are following the requirement. So sell invoice, new sell invoice. You remember the sell order was 20, so we have to apply the sell invoice for order number 20. So the customer is Ryan, which is number 5, and here apply to sell order number 20, or we could follow here sell invoice for sell order number 20 here. So this is 20. We have to ship all. So ship all, either you write here 10 and here's 1, or easier and faster, you click on ship and click on all. Automatically this is 10 and 1. So if you did ship all, okay, after that we have to do save and save, yes, and then after that close. Now we are going to set a new phase. Actually there are 2 ways to set the new phase. One of them, we could go to, if you go to list, just click on list, go into job. From jobs you choose phase, and it's possible to you set a new phase. You just click in new and you set here a new phase. That's one way. The other way, and is faster way, you could go to customer, and there is order. So we are going to, this is number 9 in the task which you have. So you could go to follow the direction. You could go to from customer sales, go to jobs, and you choose from jobs, you choose something called a new phase. So this is another way. First way, you go to lists and you select from list jobs, and then you choose phase and open new phases. Second one is from customer and sell. Here, customer and sell, go to jobs and you go for a new phase, and we are going to follow the table which you have in number 9. So this is phase number 11. What we are going to do, the company is going to do set site preparation. So a site preparation is going to prepare the site preparation, and internet set basically you have to choose labor. So this is labor, no need to select anything, so you just click on save. That's it, we have to close. Now if you go to step number 9, we have to set up jobs. So jobs also is possible to set it from list jobs, and then you choose job and click on new to set up a new job. So that's one way to do new jobs, but I am going to follow the example and task which we have. You go to customer and sales, jobs, choose jobs and click on new jobs. So this is same if you open it from list or you open it from customer and sales. That's two way to do it. We explained this one during semester 1, if you remember, when we study about customers. So this is just as a reminder. Anyway, this is job ID number 1, and what is it? Is office building. So office building. After that, start at not 1st of May but 1st of April. I am going to do 1st of April 2020. So this is April, 1st of April 2020. End day. So this is, I'm going to leave it because maybe it's still working in the procedure. So if we leave it, that means it's not ended yet. For customer number 5, so this is for customer, just click here and it should come up all the customers which we set it up. Here job address, so where the work is going to be done. So it's going to be done in 5 Pasha city. I am going to write here Pasha city, and Sulaimani, so city here is Sulaimani, and country here is written Iraq, of course. After that, what is the job title here? Job type here in table is written trailer, so I am going to follow trailer, which means reclam Kurdish. So estimated and expenses revenue. So you click here, see here, this is estimated and expenses revenue. I'm sure you remember this this lecture by now. That's what we did it in semester 1. So expenses here 150, and revenue here is 300. After that we have to do save and close. Now from banking we are going to receive money from customer. It's possible to receive the money from customer. You go to customer sales and you go for receive money from customer, but we are going to do it from banking because this is our topics today. So from banking you go for receive money from customer. You choose the customer account, or if you don't want to do it now, so you just click OK and follow the table. So receive money from customer. What is the customer ID? Is number 5, which is Ryan. So receive money from customer number 5 and And if you see here, there is a problem here now. When we put customer number 5, but there is no receipt. When we do sell invoice, the invoice should be appear to receive money, but there is no quantity, nothing happened. Thus mean there is something missing. And the most probably for this mistake like that, we maybe forget to write the invoice number. So what's the solution for this mistake or this problem? Basically, you go to customer, and we are going to check the sell invoice. View, and then you go for sell invoice. See here, there is date is written, everything written, but sell invoice number, there is no sell invoice number. As long as there is no sell invoice number, so that means you cannot receive money. So you must go back to sell invoice, just double click, see here, and you must have sell invoice number, because this is database. So if invoice number, as you know, the database, the most important things is the number, the name and number. So if the number is missing, you cannot proceed for receive money. However, I am going to go back and see what is the invoice number. Now if you see this one for customer, so do sell invoice, sell order number is 20, ship all, we did ship all, so invoice number 1. So here I missed write invoice number 1. So just click on save. Now by this the problem should have been solved. If you go back to the banking, and we are going to click on receive money again. So if I click on OK, when I write the customer, now here is number 5, here we go. Now this is the invoice. We are going to receive money for this invoice. Now what is the details for this table? Now receive money for customer 5, there is debit ticket ID. What is debit ticket ID? Here is number 10, reference number is 10, receipt number is 10. Okay, we are going to receipt number, we are going to pay enable, so we have to click on pay enable. This is pay enable, that means we are going to receive all the money, which is 10,500. You click on dollar, finally you must save. Now here is not mentioned that on which account we are going to receive it. So receive banking from Rayyan account. So here is we have to choose Rayyan account. So I just choose from here, is mention Rayyan account. So if I don't find it, there is arrow here. So I just click on arrow, so I should find Rayyan. So this is Rayyan account, just click on $sign to count it, and then after that you click on save. So I am going to receive the money from this account. After that, close this one. We are going to go to the next requirement. From banking, enter bill for purchase order number 10. So we are going now to enter bill and pay to vendor, because vendor we did purchase order. Now we are going to do enter bill and pay bills. So this is enter bill for vendor. We are going to prepare payment for vendor. What is the vendor ID? Now vendor ID is 11, which is Dell, and we are going to follow the order. So this is apply to which order number? So this is order number 10. And receive all. So I am going to receive all. So either click here ship all, or just write here 12. So I'm going to all, so automatically this is receive all. The 12 items have been received, 12 computers. And then after that invoice number 4. So without invoice number, this invoice or this bill will not proceed. So invoice number 4, then payable. So first of all I am going to save it. Make sure it's today date, which is 26th of April. In case your date, so whatever your date are, so click on save, then after that close. That's for interbill. Then after that I am going to pay bill. So pay bill. So is not mentioned on which account. If it's mentioned, I have to write so payable from the account BM3. So here I am going to select BM3. If you just click OK, so you have to choose here account BM3 account BM3, which is account number 801, same. So this is BM3, same account number of 801. So it's possible to select it from here. So what is the vendor name is 11. So just activate payment. This is payment. I am going to pay 7,200. So and you click on dollar to pay the money, proceed the payment. Click on save and close. Now this is the payment for the vendor. After we finish that, now we are going to move to line number or task number 13. Also from banking, we are going to write check, or we are going to issue check. How you issue check? There is, if in banking, we are still in the banking, which is today topic. You are going to click on write check and then click on new check. So write check, new check. Now here we are going to write check to which vendor. So vendor, we have one vendor issued here, which is 11. And here we have to write the check number, which is 85672. After that, we are going to pay to which cash account number? A cash account number 801. We are going to pay from cash account number 801. We are going to pay from our company. We are going to pay it to expense account number, which is 802. That's the vendor account number. Okay, then for which job? Job ID number 1. So that's the job, which is site preparation and calculation. All what we have to do, you go to calculate. So how many you are going to pay? So here, if you follow the table, so it's written here 1,500. So we are going to write here 1,500 is already dollar is written. Okay, if you finish this, you have to enable this one. How you enable it? So just you click on dollar after you wrote it. So this is dollar. So that's 1,500 have been paid from our company account. You click on save and then close. So that's how to issue check. Now if you find that this check has been done by mistake and you want to void it, you still just wrote it, in a few moments. So you click on void check. So here void check, this is the account ID. So just you see here what check number you want to void. So I want to void check 857, this one 85672. I want to cancel it. So just click on void. So by clicking on void, and this is have been done. So there is no check is done. So click close. Now we are going to go for report. Regarding the last task, we have it for this exercise. Task number 15. So first of all, we are going to do the account registers. So if you go to account register, we are going to check the accounts which we have. So what we have here, we should have account 801 and 803. So this is account number 801. As you see here, from step number 2, we set up account BM3 or account number 801. So we put 100,000, we have it in our account. Then after that, we paid, so we did payment to vendor, as you see here, $7,200, because we bought 12 laptop. If you remember, each laptop was $600. So this is 700,200. And also we did payment 1,500 as a check. We issue check 1,500, but this check was mistake. However, we avoid this check. So by avoiding this check, this is minus 1500. It's not payment, so this is minus, so this is have been debited back. So this is the, you see here, the balance after 1500 become 91,300, but then when void the check, so 1500 return back to our balance. So that's for account 801. But here we have 803, which is the Ryan account. Ryan account, if you see in task number 2, we set up the Ryan account 6,000, but then here it's mentioned received 10,000. Actually this was it should be paid 10,500 to our company. So this is, it should be in the, it should be set in the expenses account for the payment. So this is, it should be paid to our company 10,500, but that's based on the tasks which we followed. However, everything is correct, so this is, should be 10,000. So 6,000 plus 10,500 he received. Actually, he should paid 10,000. So the total becomes 16,500. So that's for account register. For account for reconcile account, if you go to here down, reconcile account, there's something called a reconcile account. Click on this reconcile account, and you put the account which you want to see the reconcile for it. So we should have 801, 802, and 803. So for account 801, if you see here, we deposit 1,500, pay it 1,500, but then after that we cancel. So we debit 1,500 because we cancelled or we avoid the check we issued. Also we paid 7,200. So here is, we paid 7,200, and here we issued check after that 1,500, but we void this check, so this is deposit 1,500. That's for account 801. For account number 802, that's the reconcile account, which is account payable. See here, this is regarding the check. So here is when we wrote the check, or we issued the check 1,500, and here we avoid the check 1,500. Now if you go to 803, which is the customer account, see here there is 10,500 have been received deposit. Okay, that's because the example or the exercise like that. But during the exams you will have it as a, you find it in deposit, you find it in debit, not deposit. So that's regarding the exercise. So we have we practice that's how to enter bill, pay bill, that's for vendor, to pay for money payment, and here for receive money from the customer. Also we practice how to, at the beginning from task number 2 in this exercise, we practice how to register account from chart of account in banking. Also we found how to write check, how to issue check, and how to void check. And also we practice account register and reconcile account. That's most of the things about the banking. Actually there are a few more left, which is analysis tools, which are very very important for you. However, analysis tools for cash flow, collection manager, all these tools, it won't work for account or the company which is just started work. So this is for company have been, for example, working for at least 1 month, 2 months, so we could get reach to cash flow manager, collection manager. So these are all company which have database for a few months, not for company just issues. However, you know it from intermediate accounting, you study it in intermediate accounting, principal accounting, all these topics you study it. You will not find any problem practically to understand these things. However, that's it for the account software package 2, and the final exam will be closed from this lecture. Of course, there are certain issues will be changed, but it will be close the idea of this one. It will be regarding banking. We are going to focus on banking. uh, of course, employee are included in the final, so employee and banking are included in the final. So focusing on employee and banking, but mostly will be about banking. That's it for the lecture, and this is the end of account software lecture. I wish you all best of luck.